I was like, yeah, right. Door. Yeah, it's busted. Busted. The massive big bit. Busted. Yeah, feeling a bit wimpy right now. Helps a lot if you kind of squint. A big day for the GT. Liking it. What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to a rather lovely sunny day, excuse me. And today we are back working on Project Golf GTI. Boom! And in the last episode we had this door fully installed and this door is now ready to start paint preparations. Burning question now is basically what the dealio is regarding the quarter panel. When the car first arrived, I went round all my local sort of body shop places, showing them the pictures, trying to find somewhere that would basically do that job. And they all said,
"No, now go away or I shall taunt you a second time."
But in a last ditch attempt, there's one place that's a bit further out of town. I'm going to rewind now back to the past me. Yeah, I'll let him, yeah, anyway, go check it out. Wow. Well, that went way better than I thought. Yeah, he said he'd do it for 280 euros. I was like, yeah, right. Door back, I guess, to me in the future. So obviously I've got a bit of work to do to try and get this thing driving on the road. Like I say, it's got about a 20-minute journey ahead of it. And like I say, fingers crossed we won't get stopped and the car impounded and God knows what. But if I do, that'll be funny anyway. No, that won't be funny, no. But the first port of call for today's video is having a look at this interior because, quite frankly, seeing it in this sorry state is a bit heartbreaking. And also, in preparation of getting the quarter panel welded in, these rear seats pretty much have to come out, means I can get a good clean up of what's going on in here, because yeah, that is not good. So it's time to whip out the Hoover and the old trusty soap bucket and get to work and do it. Disappointing news discovered was that this seatbelt is locked up. Well, I think it certainly is. Not sure if there's any tricks or maybe there's a little catch. I have really no idea, but I think, yeah, that now needs replacing. Damn. eBay, anyone? Boom! Well, certainly the interior now is looking sexy. Not super sexy, but definitely way more sexy than before. Now the main concern was obviously this back area and getting all that rust residue out, and I'm so happy with how it turned out. But yeah, super stoked with how it's looking. So now I need to start cracking on getting this thing drivable, and the first place I need to start looking is behind this wheel. Now I did find some broken suspension components behind there, like I said previously. Time to get this off and have a closer look at doing. Okay, so unfortunately, yeah, I've got bad news. Yeah, just bad. The shock absorber, the really expensive DCC ones, yeah, it's busted. Need to start shopping for a new shock absorber. But for now, I just got that little sway bar connector to change out, and hopefully, yeah, like I say, should be good enough to at least get me down the road and do it. There's nothing that I haven't looked at now that isn't broken. Where do we start? Brake caliper. Bust. I suppose these cable pull arms all bent out of shape. Bust. Obviously shock absorber, covered that, busted. Sway bar, busted. Yeah, this whole thing here, I don't know what it's called. The massive big bit. Broken. Busted. So yeah. Feel like a bit of a sucker punch. Yeah, feeling a bit wimpy right now. So yeah, as this is obviously way more work than actually I thought it was going to be, yeah, I'm a little bit concerned about having to get this driving obviously over to the body shop. So yeah, I'll try and work it out. Well, I'll work it out. Anyway, I'll see you in the morning. Boom! Yes, it is the next day now. What have I been up to? Well, firstly I had to go to de-wimpify myself, so I went to the woods to do some manly stuff. Yeah! Then I basically sat in front of the old Tapluta to see what sort of replacement parts I could find. I also headed down to Speedy to get the old tyre mounted on the new wheel. Sweet. And they didn't charge me, they did it for free. Must have had my miserable I've got no money for parts face on. It worked. So yeah, mixed bag. Good news, found a few bargains. Bad news is none of the parts are going to arrive in time before obviously this needs to go down to the old body shop. So it is what it is. I've basically got to, for now, I think dismantle this, see what I can straighten out, and effectively try and put a mechanical band-aid over this. Potentially we'll go for a cheeky test drive. Nothing too crazy. Comprende? So yeah, time to get cracking, get the beats on. I'm pumped. Let's do it. Okay, so caliper, quite good, some good news on the caliper front. Managed to, yeah, the bolt that had obviously sheared off that holds this, I guess the cable holder in, managed to get that thread out. And yeah, obviously cut a new bolt, wanged it in, and that's all nice and secure. Everything's in position. Handbrake works fine. Fingers crossed. That's just another part I've just crossed off my eBay list. No such luck though with the shock absorber. A few blows with a hammer, and that was just that shaft. Don't know what they make those things out of, but yeah, they're pretty tough. However, whilst chowing down the old ice cream, I heard Alvy, my neighbour, and he's got one of them hydraulic presses, so he reckons he might be able to straighten that bad boy out. As for the rest, things are now kind of sitting a lot more straighter and better, obviously in here. I have already been online and ordered another one of these, I forget what they're called, lumbar support, I forget. I've really torqued that bolt in, so that should all hold. I say once I've now got that shock absorber in, this should be kind of done. And while I wait for the shock absorber from Alvy, fingers crossed he comes back with some good news. While I'm waiting on that, obviously I've got a few of the parts already prepped up. I need to try and see if I can fit the crash bar. That shouldn't be a problem, that should wang straight on. I need to figure out a way to try and get the light in, the bumper on, and just make sure that kind of looks a whole lot better than that. So I'm going to go for a quick rummage in the old WIMPY van, see what hardware I can find and any bits and pieces missing from this back bumper, and yeah, wang it on. Well, wang half of it on? Yeah, wang it on. Do it. Bam! Not looking too bad from here, right? Actually is on more secure than I thought. Obviously this side's got 0 brackets holding onto it. The headlight positioned itself quite well. Not too shabby. And if you're kind of like thinking, well, what about that bit? Surely, you know, if you see a car driving around with that bit missing, yeah. Well, that is where this comes in. Right, hear me out. So yeah, I kind of, if you haven't guessed, I kind of figured I'd just try and just vinyl wrap my way kind of over that bit. And also, it kind of, if I come round near the bumper, I'd actually do quite a good job at maybe holding it in place. Well, I figured it's better than nothing. For the sake of 12 quid off Amazon, just wang it on and yeah, be a bit more stealth. Yeah. So yeah, this is my first experience with vinyl wrap of any sort. So yeah, I've never used vinyl wrap before. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting. Before, let's see if the after's any better. Wish me luck and do it. Boom! My new quarter panel, kinda. Helps a lot if you kind of squint. Squint a lot. Pretend like the car's going past. Well, it's on, and to be fair, it's done the job. Like before, mess, after. Think of it going past you, you'd be like, there's something not sure about that, rather than, what the hell, half a car's missing. Job done. Time to, yeah, I'm just waiting on Elvie. What's he doing? I bet he's sleeping.
A few moments later.
Boom! Check it out. It's not arrow straight, but I tell you what, that'll do. Excellent. Well, I can't wait to get this back on, so this deserves just some clicky finger magicness to do it. Right, I've only got time for quite literally a little spin round the block. But yeah, this is exciting. I can't wait. Yeah, first drive of a GTI. Any GTI for that matter. A big day for the GTI rebuild. Let's go. Can't click every trip. So far, so good. Right, do a cheeky right here. Wow, this keyless fault thing. I get it, mate. I get it. I get it. A bit of grinding still coming from the brake discs. Being brave now. Catching a bit of the blow-off valve from the turbo. That's pretty cool. Oh yeah, got a little bit of turbo there. Oh yeah, okay. So got some spirit in her. Whoa! Yeah, I like that. Yeah, nice. Little shakedown. Nothing more. But I'm going back for some more. GTI! Liking it! Vroom, vroom, vroom. Cool. I can't help but think. Stage 1, stage 2. This turbo's got way more to give. Oh, you will have way more to give, but for now, see you in the Wimpy cabin. Happy face, happy Wimpy. Well, that was fun. And yeah, that little shakedown seemed to go, well, it seemed to go pretty well, I think. There was a couple of little wobbles and knocks here and there, but otherwise, yeah, I'm pretty pleased. I definitely feel a lot better now than what I did 24 hours ago. Yeah, feeling a bit wimpy right now. I definitely am feeling a lot more confident now to obviously head down the road tomorrow morning to the body shop. Obviously, I'm super excited obviously to get that core panel on. And yeah, and then obviously start getting obviously all prepped and ready for the paint. But yeah, heading down to the body shop tomorrow morning, and that is exactly where we're going to be kicking off in the next episode. But guys, I really hope you enjoyed this episode. If you have, please help support the channel by smashing those thumbs up. And like always, guys, I love getting your comments. Hit me up, do it. And guys, if you are new to the channel, then hit that subscribe, join the Wimpy Brotherhood. Do it. Do it. But as always, guys, I've been Wimpy. You've been awesome for watching. Thank you so much. And I'll see you in the next episode. Alright? Laters.